Alright, so more about Georgia's NIT. Game has been announced. Georgia will play Xavier at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, marking the Dogs' first postseason appearance since the 2016-17 season. I did some research about some of these games. I went back and looked at the stats and stuff. Georgia got bounced by Belmont in 16-17, and then in 15-16 beat Vermont, and then got 14-15 beat Vermont, and got bounced by St. Mary's. So very, very interesting schedule for Georgia. The Dogs are gonna have to play the winner of Wake Forest and Appalachian State, and Georgia has played Wake Forest once earlier this year in a game that feels like years ago now. But if Appalachian State wins, it will stay at Stegeman Coliseum. If Wake Forest wins, then I believe it will go to Wake Forest. So that will be really, really interesting to see. But hopefully Georgia can win. Georgia actually has a score to settle with Xavier. That was the team that knocked Georgia out of the 2008 NCAA tournament. The Georgia team that won the SEC championship after the tornado hit the Georgia Dome. They had to win 2 games in 1 day. They had to win 3 games in 2 days, and they won the SEC championship. Sonny Gaines, Dave Bliss, Corey Butler, Albert Jackson, all of those guys. So it feels really good for Georgia to be playing postseason basketball again. It's been a long time. So it's going to be really, really fun. And there's teams opting out of this game, and I don't agree with that, because my thing on this is I'd give anything in the world to see them play just one more time, and thankfully Georgia is going to play one more time. So people opting out of this game, I just don't necessarily agree with that, but it is what it is. Georgia didn't opt out. We accepted that we would play Xavier Tuesday at 7 p.m. The baseball game has now been moved to 4 p.m. So, absolutely excited, man. Stegeman Coliseum is going to be rocking. So, yeah, Georgia versus Xavier, 7 p.m. That means a 6:35 airtime on the Georgia Radio Network. Scott Howard, Chuck Dowell, Adam Gillespie, and Luke Dancardi. So, we will get to play again. We'll get to have another radio broadcast again. Just everything. So, we're going to at least have one more of everything, right? So, we might as well win and keep on winning. So, Georgia Xavier, 7 p.m. The Dogs took to get their first postseason win since 2015. Go Hoop Dogs.
Dogs do the improbable, the unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to win the SEC tournament.